Good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to 144 from the stars to Ra. Not meditating on the energy at all. We're just going to go ahead and dive in together. See what Spirit would like you guys to know. Oh, wow. We have temperance. Okay. So I definitely see you got nothing to worry about. You have nothing to fear. If that isn't your energy, Spirit wants to let you know. You have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to fear. You are safe. But what I'm really seeing is like, you guys are content. And I like that. Look, Temperance and the Hermit. I love that. That's an angel right there. That is someone that doesn't get involved in shit they're not supposed to, doesn't interact with stuff that does. It's just, you just keep to yourself and you keep your vibe extra high. And I love that. Okay, so we got Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You guys are about to like experience a lot of wins, a lot of accomplishments, a lot of success. This is like a winning streak, like win after win after win. Look, Prince of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune. So you guys have been working on something for quite some time, and something's about to change. And this is amazing. This is about to blow up in the best way possible. I am picking up online energy. For those of you that are doing something online, if you've been posting or you've been putting something out there and it's just you've been consistent, you've been working on it for a while, you've been keeping to yourself, you've been maintaining your high vibration, maybe things have been slowly picking up, maybe you've experienced some growth or progress, or maybe your numbers or traffic kind of seems about to be the same. Something's about to blow up. I'm really kind of getting the energy for those of you that know you're doing something online. You're going to wake up the next day and be pleasantly surprised. Like something's just going to blow up out the water and you're going to go viral almost overnight. So like this is like crazy success and forward movement. Okay, for those of you that are not doing anything online, what I'm getting is you've been working on something for a while and maybe progress or growth or reward or abundance or income or revenue. Maybe it was a little slow, but it was steady. This is kind of like you bought a stock and every year you make about $20 off that stock. And then, that's cool. It's nothing great. You're not going to retire off of it, but, cool. So maybe you just put that money back in. Instead of taking the $20, you just put the $20 back into the stock. And then you wake up, you click on the news, and you see that the value of your stock went up like some crazy amount. And now you could sell that stock for $50,000. Like, I mean, this is like something is just, it's really that big. The energy I'm getting is this is huge and this is yours. That's what I love about it. It's yours and it's a surprise. You're not expecting this, and it's because it's a reward. It's a reward for like you just being you. I really feel like the divine has just been watching you just diligently, like it's a little earth angel down below on earth realm. Just look at my sweet little earth angel, just doing the thing, just doing life, just doing the damn thing, right? And you're doing good at it. And you're not accumulating any karma. You're not hurting anyone. You step out and you do like I really feel like you're just being rewarded for being such a good person. And this is unexpected. This is unexpected success. Something breaks through. For others of you, this might be like, if this isn't like career or success, it's definitely money. This is definitely financial. This is definitely like abundance. So like this might be like surprise income in some kind of way. Hey, look, I don't know if you're feeling lucky, buy a scratch off. I don't know. The energy is really like you are not expecting this, and you get a major blessing, and it changes you. It changes your life. Like you're in a new direction after this happens. Wow, Seven of Pentacles coming out reversed, and normally that would be a bad thing, but With it coming out and this energy, the vibe I'm feeling with it, with the death coming out reversed along with it, this is letting me know that all right, whatever this big change, this big breakthrough, this massive shift in abundance and success and reward and reap and like, I don't know, this is just amazing. This isn't something that you're expecting. This isn't something that you necessarily like. Okay, so let's say, even if, for example, you did put in the work for something, you weren't expecting it to pay off like this. So, like, let's say you were doing something online. Maybe, you were hopeful, but you weren't expecting to wake up and have 10,000 views on your video, or, yeah, like, it's like you blew up. For those of you that this has nothing to do with online, this is like you get a surprise blessing, and it's not because in the 3D, it's not because you did anything. It's coming from the Most High. So this is completely unexpected. It's taken you by surprise. And for a lot of you, this might be like a letter in the mail. You might find out that you are like receiving something, or I don't know, maybe you got a refund that you weren't expecting to get. So maybe you got some kind of like check in the mail from the government and you weren't expecting to get this, or maybe someone owed you money, and like, I don't know, like this is almost like you're playing Monopoly in life and you land on the chance game and it's like, oh, bank error in your favor, collect $500. And it's like, oh, really? Usually when the bank errors, it's not in my favor and they take the $500 from my bank account. This is pleasant. This is a nice change of events. I don't know. This is awesome though. Okay. Let's pick up this energy again. Let's see. Tell us a little more about this tower and this Wheel of Fortune for the collective. Nine of Swords. Oh my gosh. When this blessing comes through, King of Swords, Nine of Swords, hang. Oh my goodness. This is... For some of you guys, this is like this blessing. I'm not saying like it's going to answer all the problems in your life, but it kind of feels like in the moment, all your problems are answered. Like when you receive this blessing, it's like you have no care in the world. Like maybe, even though you're in this energy now, when you receive this blessing, it's almost like you're going to look at where you were right before you received this blessing as, oh man, I was stuck, I was stressed, I was anxious, I was worried, I was stressed about this. Now, granted, that's not how the divine sees you. That's not how you're showing up in your reading. You're showing up in your reading as you keep to yourself and you keep maintain a high vibration. You're just such an angel. You have good energy. You don't do anything wrong. And like you're in your path. You're in your north node. You're in alignment. You're in tune with God. And God just really appreciates you. That's really what I'm getting. This is like an appreciation letter from the divine. Like the divine is just like, I just love you. And I just want you to know that I love you. This is like when your kid impresses you. I don't know if you've ever like, you're just extra, you're like, damn, my kid has been like extra good for the past few days. And you decide to do something nice for him. You're like, hey kid, come here. And they're like, what? And they're like, come on, get in the car. And they're like, what? And they're like, don't worry about it. And then you just do something extravagant, completely unprecedented, unplanned, spontaneous for your kid. And it's just because, you notice something. You notice something in your child and you're like, you deserve it, kid. Just, I want to do something nice for you because I'm proud of you. That's the energy I'm feeling. That's the energy you're receiving. You are that child that the divine is just so proud of. They've been watching you for some time and they're like, you know what? I want to show you some love. I want to show you some appreciation. You deserve it. You've done so good at everything you've been doing. And, maybe that's how the divine sees you, but you in your own world, you're like, man, I gotta work hard, I got these bills, like I got these goals, I've got 3 months to save up this much money so I can move out and buy it's not an unhealthy stress, it's a healthy stress. I mean, and you're like, healthy stress sucks. No, there is a certain kind of healthy stress. Like, for example, if you have a test tomorrow and you can't sleep because you're stressed about the test. Well, you could just sit there and just stress about it and not do anything about it, or you could take all that energy, because essentially all that stress is extra energy, something for you to do something, because your spirit is telling you you want to do something about something, but you're not doing it, so it's causing anxiety. And you're anxious about this test tomorrow. So the healthy stress would be to use that anxiety, that stress you have about the test tomorrow, and get off your ass and study for that test tomorrow. That's healthy stress. You might be stressing yourself out a little bit, but you're getting something done and you have a goal. So it's like goal oriented stress. So it's like you'll plan something for yourself. You're like, okay, so by this day, I want to have this much accomplished. And that sounds great, but then like leading up to, you're like, oh my gosh, I only got like 2 days. I gotta do this. I gotta make sure. And like, you know, maybe that's the energy you've been in for a while, and the divine doesn't really see that though. Maybe that's how you're seeing yourself. Maybe that's how your reality is, or maybe it's not at all. Maybe you don't even realize you've been stressing. Maybe you've been so just in your own zone, in your own vibe, soaking up in your own sauce, you don't even realize you've been stressing shit. You're just so used to this being your normal level of stress that you don't even recognize that that is stress. You're like, no, that's normal. That's not me stressed. I know me stressed. Yeah, no, honey. Just because you're not at your breaking point doesn't mean you're not stressed. Okay, so all right, it's kind of like when you receive this blessing, maybe some things come into perspective a little bit about where you were and where you were headed. But either way, I see you are really excited. You are so happy about this, and it's like you're free. So, like, I don't know. Maybe you thought you were gonna have to work really hard for the next 3 to 6 months in order for you to save up enough for some kind of big purchase, for some big milestone. Maybe you're trying to buy a house or relocate, and you've been doing the thing. You've been answering the call. You've been shedding the skins. You've been tuning in. You've been listening to the Most High. You've been maintaining a high vibe. You're doing the work. The divine sees you are going to get there. The divine acknowledges your effort. They see you're doing exactly what you were being called to do to get to where you needed to go. You're being acknowledged for that. And actually, I see, you know what? It's kind of like you don't deserve it's almost like the divine doesn't think you deserve to continue to work that hard for the next 3 to 6 months like you're planning on it. It's like, I'm gonna cut you some slack. You've earned it, kid. Here you go. Here's $20,000. You don't even have to work the next 3 to 6 months. You already have it. Now what do you want to do with it? Now you're 6 months ahead in your plan and your goals. So like I feel like it's gonna put you ahead in life. It's gonna put you ahead of where you thought you were gonna be. You thought you were here and you thought it was gonna take you this much of time and effort to get you here. But then you wake up the next day and you just like blasted past all of that seemingly overnight, and you weren't expecting this. And this is huge. This is huge. It's like you're already at your destination now. Where do you want to go now? So like, I don't know. I didn't think I was gonna get this far. I'm kind of giddy. Like, I don't know. What do I want to do now? All right. What else? So this is great. I love this. I feel like you guys need this. Whoever this is for, you deserve this. Like, that's really the energy I'm getting. It's just, you deserve this blessing. Maybe because for the longest time you didn't receive what was just due. So this is almost like you're getting back pay on karma. So it's like all those years where you struggled and you didn't receive, but you still gave out to others. So like, I don't know, maybe you were freaking homeless and you still gave the last few dollars you had to someone else. And that person didn't even know that you were probably less fortunate than they were when they needed that few dollars. And you didn't think anything of it. You didn't record yourself doing it and then post it on TikTok and show the world how great of a person you were. You didn't tell the person your story to make them feel bad about them. You just simply did the right thing and you went on about your day. The divine saw that. The divine saw every moment of kindness, every moment of meekness, every time you were humble and you were generous and you were kind, every time you were betrayed, every time you were taken advantage of, every time you were misused, you were mistreated. Someone stole from you, hurt you, betrayed you, lied to you, sabotaged you, blocked you, kept things from you. And yet here you are. Despite all of that, you're still an angel. And the divine's like, I'm so proud of you. You deserve the world, kid. And that's the energy I'm getting. You're about to receive so much blessings overnight, all in one go. You're not expecting this. This isn't something you planned on. This isn't something that you invested in, expecting it to play out this way. This is completely unexpected. This is a surprise. I love you. You're such a great person. Here, have this. You deserve this. All right. I'm going to leave this reading here. If you like the way that I read, please be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you on the next collective message.